Hi Leo, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Emma here from Soul Sync Expression. I'm going to do the love reading for Feb, and as you can see I've already pulled the oracle cards just to save some time. So for your love life for Feb, already we have come to the edge, and this card really talks about how it's scary to be truly intimate with someone and let them see the real you. It also talks about that you need to take the risk and actually let them see you. Speak up and say what you need, who you are, and what your hopes are, and just take that leap of faith and don't play it safe at the moment. And then with the South Node, so the South Node says don't let your past hold you back. And what this card talks about is that your own thoughts or perceptives or values are actually holding you back, and your current situation in your relationship could be very suffocating and possibly even toxic. There's some sort of unhealthy attachment that needs to be released. So make those changes, even if it's outside of your comfort zone. Things need to change and you need to release this unhealthy attachment that you might have. And then with the Peacock Spirit, so it says let it shine, and it talks about how you need to show off who you are and come out of the shadows and just show your true colors. It also talks about how you're a channel for divine love and that you're one of a kind. So just be joyful so that others can be joyful with you. And that's two cards telling you to actually shine your true colors and be yourself and let people see the true you. So I want to get your persons and your energy for Feb in general, just for your person first. So we have the 10 of Wands for your person's energy. And let's get your energy for Feb. And we have the 4 of Pentacles for your energy. So with the 10 of Wands, they're feeling very burdened and overwhelmed, and they can't really see the way through to get to what they want. They're kind of just in a negative space right now, and they're quite attracted to negativity at this time. So with the 4 of Pentacles, you're focused on stability and maybe material gain, possibly money or business or work or whatever it is that you're focused on. And you could be holding on to people or issues from the past, but this card also says just don't be materialistic because wealth is a concept. Those are just the general energies. Those aren't your energies with your person specifically. It's just the general energies that you're each in for Feb, but it can relate to the person as well. So first, let's see, how does your person view you? Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords. And let's clarify that. I didn't even need to ask. We have the 7 of Swords. So with the 5 of Swords and how they view you, so if you're single, they could see you as a stress factor and that they aren't really ready to start a relationship just yet. They're at a very difficult point in their lives, and they might be blaming the stress on you, whether it's deserving or not. If it's your current partner, they could see you as an obstacle. They do have deep love for you, but many things aren't really working out at the moment. There is stress and there's anger, and these issues need to be resolved if there's any chance of this relationship lasting. And then if it's your ex, they see you as someone who created like an angering situation for them, that you made them really angry in some sort of situation, and the breakup kind of destroyed their life. I know it's very dramatic, but that's kind of how they see it, and they're still trying to recover from it, and their ego is in the way of moving on from the issues that happened between you guys. And with the 7 of Swords clarifying that, so they could see you as maybe deceptive or like you betrayed them in some way. They could also see you as trying to get away with something or moving silently but quickly. And they also might feel like you're hiding something from them. That's just how they view you. That doesn't mean that's what's actually happening. So what are their feelings towards you? So we have the 3 of Cups. And let's clarify that. Okay, and we have the Empress in reverse. So with the 3 of Cups, if you're single, they feel happy when they're with you and they love how you fit in their social life. your friendship kind of grew their feelings into something more, and they're excited to see where it goes. If it's a current person, then they feel joy with you and in the relationship in general, and they also feel very passionate and deeply compassionate love for you. They also feel like you're very supportive of them and you kind of light up their life a bit. And then with the ex, they still want to be friends, but they don't want to cut you out of their life completely, and that could be the reason why. There might be a chance to reconcile in the future after some time has passed though. And then with the Empress reversed, clarifying this, so they could be kind of repressing their emotions for you or feel very overwhelmed right now. And they could also be being very overly protective of themselves now and more focused on material things in life like work, money, etc. The kind of energy that you're in as well. You're kind of stressing them out basically, and their feelings, they're trying to repress their feelings for you. So see, how do you view them? So we got the 9 of Cups. And let's clarify that. We have the 7 of Pentacles. So with the 9 of Cups, if you're single, you kind of see them as someone that you want to have a new beginning with, and you're drawn to them and they check a lot of your boxes. Then if it's your current person, so you could see them as a life partner and your feelings are still the same as they were in the beginning, like they haven't changed. And if it's your ex, you feel like you can't get over them and you regret your past mistakes, and you always think about how to approach them to try and work things out with them. And then with the 7 of Pentacles, clarifying that, so you could see them as reflecting on your journey together and considering if the effort that they put in was actually worth the outcome of the relationship. So what are your feelings towards them? So we have the King of Cups. And let's clarify that. Oh, didn't even need to ask. We have the 5 of Cups. Basically, long story short, you have lots of feelings for them, but the feelings that you have makes you sad. But if you're single, you feel very loyal to them, even though you've only known them for a short while. And you find them very charming, kind, you know, that type of thing, flaws and all. If it's your current partner, then you've seen them at their best and their worst, and you still love them basically. You want to be there for them through thick and thin. And then if it's your ex, you're kind of able to look at the relationship with a level head and you feel compassion and understanding for them. And you don't really blame them for the past, you still love and care for them. But like I said, with the 5 of Cups being there, so having feelings for them kind of makes you sad and feel a bit of self-pity. You're really disappointed with where the relationship is at, and you could also be focusing on the negative at the moment. So let's see, what's the blockage for you guys in Feb? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify that. We have the Magician. So with the Queen of Cups, if you're single, the blockage could be that there's too much focus on material matters at the moment, so work, money, like we had that there and that there, so you're both kind of like avoiding the feelings, and you just need to prioritize them and they need to prioritize you as well for an emotional connection. If you're in a current relationship, then maybe both of you or either one of you are neglecting their emotional needs to focus on other things in your life, and maybe financial security or practical matters are being focused on right now. And then if it's your ex, then either you or they or both of you neglected the emotional connection and were too focused on money and practical matters. And then with the Magician, clarifying this, so the Magician kind of shows that they're unfocused on love and they're being selfish in a way that they're kind of putting their feelings first, or even their lives first, of the stuff that's going on in their lives. It's kind of like the idea of like, it's like, okay, well, I'll get to Leo as soon as I've done this, but then something else pops up, and then it's like, okay, well, now I'll deal with this first and then I'll go deal with that. So they're kind of putting you on the back foot, without, I don't think it's intentional, but they also, with the Magician, there could be some sort of manipulation or questionable intentions as well in saying that. So let's see, what are their next actions towards Leo, please, in Feb? Oh, let's just say that you're going to have a Valentine in Feb. So if you're single, they want to treat you with passion and romance, and they're deeply invested in your connection. And if it's an existing relationship, then they just want to support and love you. They feel like you're their perfect match. And if it's your ex, then they want to get back with you. They might not be able to put it into words, how much they actually want that, or how much they want you, or to be with you. But they want to salvage what they can in the relationship and try reunite with you. I didn't even pull a clarifier. Let's pull a clarifier. Okay, so we got the Eight of Cups with their next actions, clarifying the Two of Cups, which is kind of opposing energies, because the Eight of Cups is about walking away or leaving things behind and looking for happiness, or looking for moving on to better things. But with the Two of Cups being the main card, and this clarifying that, they basically want to move past any issues before trying to rekindle the spark or the relationship. And they might be trying to find happiness themselves first, or what they feel is kind of missing within themselves or within the relationship before they come back and try and make things right with you. Either way, the intention is to make things great, but they have some work to do first. So what is the advice for Leo for Feb love life? So we have the Four of Cups. And let's clarify that. And we have the Ten of Wands. So with the Four of Cups being advice, the advice would be to just kind of pause and reflect on your state of mind. Just be very mindful and avoid being like self-absorbed, and just be open to whatever happiness or whatever's offers are coming your way. You also might just need to view things from a different perspective. And then with the Ten of Wands, clarifying that, so that advice could be just don't push a person too much right now, because they could be feeling overwhelmed, and maybe take the role of more of a caregiver than a lover right now, because they've taken on more than that they can handle alone right now, especially with the Ten of Wands being there as well. Okay, Leo, so I just want to get a card just for advice for you alone for Feb. So we have Starseed, what lights you up? So with the Starseed card, it talks about you having a double mission to raise your own consciousness, which is like your connection with the universe or God or whatever that is, and to raise the consciousness of the planet in general. So you need to follow what lights you up, and it could be difficult to have like meaningless conversations or that dead-end job or meaningless relationships, because you know that there's so much more to life. You also you could be restless until you step into your calling, which basically is to light up the world, is what it talks about. And it also says that most starseeds spend part of their lives just trying to fit in, but you're born to stand out and shine your unique light. So treat your time on earth like a huge vacation, basically. But that is kind of like the third card to kind of say, like, show the true you, do the things that make you happy. If you're in that job that makes you unhappy, like, I'm not saying quit and, you know, just like goodbye. Obviously you need to make a living, but like focus on the things that do make you happy, and do things after work, or find someone in your job that you can kind of have these deep conversations with that's on the same level as you, or it's just a very spiritual kind of card, and you're connecting with the universe or God or that type of thing, and trying to just bring the positivity through to everyone in Feb. So let's get some romance angels for Leo, please. What do they need to know for their love life in Feb? So we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Very straightforward. You might need to get advice or help from your friends in relation to this connection in all your love life. Okay, that couldn't be more clear. So we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, and that came to come to the edge. That's on top of that. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So maybe some of you need to tell them how you feel. Maybe that's why they're annoyed and they feel like you're hiding something, because you're not actually telling them exactly how you feel, and maybe you're like kind of like acting all like you don't care, or you could be very focused on your own life and not really giving them anything to work with, basically. Let's get one more. And we have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So next then I am going to pull some messages. These are usually for people in separation, but let's just see what comes out. What would this person say to them? So we have two coming out there. We have, I feel you leaving me behind and I can't stop thinking about you. Maybe some of you are trying to move on, or maybe, like I said, if you're in a relationship, you're just more focused on other things and they just feel like you're not really prioritizing them. I can't stop thinking about you. That's pretty straightforward. We have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So that could be that there was some sort of argument between you and they just got defensive and blamed you for it, but it was actually their issues. And last one then we have, I couldn't let you get close to me. So maybe they were kind of like holding back their emotions or being kind of closed off or blocked off or that type of thing. But in general, basically, it talks about just expressing your love, showing your true self and shining your light. Get rid of whatever unhealthy boundaries these are and don't let the past hold you back. And there's a lot of work to do here, but I do see that you guys do have love for each other. In the feelings side of things, you guys do really feel love and kindness, and you want things to work out, but it seems like both of you are kind of either focused on something else in your lives or just not prioritizing the relationship in general right now. So take what resonates. I hope you enjoyed that. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. If you want to see more, just subscribe to the channel. And then just to let you guys know, I am going to do the career readings for Feb starting soon. Hopefully I'll release them next week. We'll see. And then also I'm going to start from next week doing just weekly zodiac general messages for whatever you need to hear for the week. And I'll start that next week for the following week. So we'll see how you guys like that. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day or night wherever you are. Take care.